I want to ask some questions specifically about regenerative agriculture and your farming methods, but I want to first emphasize that you have a holistic outlook and you're applying regenerative agriculture principles beyond food production and the ecological services and beyond the property of your farm location to the surrounding land and the human community. But to speak about the farming methods specifically, Andrew, how did you become interested in regenerative agriculture? And based on your background in these practices, how do you define it?
So, 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, after 35 years of farming intensively, I was starting to rethink my life and what I wanted to do as I was getting older. And there's a little wear and tear there over those decades. And I happened to get invited to a Ray Archuleta talk. He's a former NRCS employee that is well known in the Regen Circle for promoting regenerative agriculture. And he's one of the most impassionate speakers on the topic. And so I went to an all-day workshop, started learning about soil health and biology in ways that I had never really understood before. And I knew that my life was about to change, but I just didn't know how. I walked out of that room knowing that something big was going to happen, but I just didn't know what. And so I came back to the Martha's Vineyard and I started rethinking the whole way I was farming, and started doing more research on regenerative farming. And I went to a few more workshops. And then within a year, I was starting to really start to implement regenerative practices, in part on this land here at IGI, where I was still leasing a small parcel of land.